This is Beach Talk Radio.
Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all ships at sea. This is your captain speaking, Mean Gene. Mean Gene. The following will be a test of the ship's whistle, the sonar alarm, the cable alarm, and the atomic attack alarm.
Oh, isn't that hair fabulous? Broadcasting live from the new hotspot on Fort Myers Beach, Wahoo Willie'S. It's time for another exciting award-winning episode of Beach Talk Radio. Here are your humble hosts, Kim and Ed Ryan.
She hates when I do that. She goes, before the show starts, don't do that with your hands. I don't want people clapping for us. Then she says, it's too loud. Listen, all you need to do is show up and be funny. Don't worry about the mechanical. You don't even have your microphone. Welcome to Wahoo Willie'S, everybody, and thank you all for coming out. We have a great show lined up for today. Oh, another table over here. We didn't even... I'm sorry? Oh, yes, we did our walk around this morning at the Estero Beach Club, and that was fabulous. We love doing the walk arounds on Saturday morning. Are you doing the bike ride tomorrow? Let me turn your microphone on for you. Is everything set now, Queen?
I don't know. What did you say? What is that now? Queens what? Queenagers.
Queenagers?
Yeah,
I've never heard that before.
Mature folks now.
Yeah. How old is a queenager?
I think...
Oh,
You
sorry
can't
about it.
ask
It's
that
like
question.
asking somebody their weight. I didn't know that.
That's
It's
right.
like, yes,
That's
that
right.
shirt looks fabulous on you. No, it doesn't make you look fat at all. You look fabulous.
So as far as Sunday goes, I'm going to see how late we go tonight. And then the weather. Somebody brought up the
It's
weather.
going to rain tomorrow. Thank goodness it's going to rain tomorrow and not tonight.
Today.
So
If it's raining, I'm not going to.
you need to move over and get close to me, please.
Yuck. All right.
We've been married 33 years, and she still says that.
No, it is not 33.
It's not 33?
No.
It just feels like 33.
It does.
Yeah.
It feels like
No,
a lifetime.
So we
sentence.
have a concert tonight in Times Square starting at 5 o'clock with Stephen Clark, everybody. Everybody knows Stephen Clark. Yes. And then Coastal Cowboy from Marco Island. And we have like 20 booths of nonprofits set up. So it's going to be so nice. The weather is perfect today. And we want you to come down early. Now, the parking now in Lynn Hall Park is a little bit crowded, but that's the morning crowd. So if you come like at 1 or 2 o'clock, you're probably going to find a spot at Lynn Hall Park, and it's free.
Maybe a little later.
If you park in Lynn Hall Park, it's free. So that's a good thing. But if you go on our Facebook page, you can also see some of the other spots that have parking that I posted up there because that was a big question. So we have an exciting show lined up for today. So we're going to bring Drew over from
the
Lions Club. He's got our hat on.
He's got his hat on.
We have two of the same hats, and
either one.
No, you're going to have to move over to number 3 because Drew is going to be accepting checks today from last weekend's shrimp crawl.
This is
so
4.
yes, please follow the numbers. Follow the numbers. So Drew, tell us how the shrimp crawl went last week.
The shrimp crawl, for anybody that went there, went amazing. We had enormous amounts of people. It was a huge turnout. It was better than I could have expected.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many different places participated?
It felt like it was every restaurant that's open on the island. But I mean, if you kind of go south to north, there was Moss Marina had things going on.
Mhm.
You know, Wahoo Willie'S and Snug here, La Ola and the Lighthouse here close, and then Rude Shrimp Company and Junkanoo. You know, go all the way
down. Yeah.
Did you eat shrimp at every single place?
I didn't get to eat shrimp at every place. I was working. It was crazy, but I got
What do you mean you were working?
I was working.
Come on.
Yeah,
Well,
he
the
was-
50-50 raffle we did really well. People were just
Generous.
out there to be
Yeah.
helpful, and we really it was a great event.
So
We did good.
how much money did you raise on the 50-50?
So just the Lions 50-50. Well, I'll tell you, 3 out of the 4 of the winners gave the money back. So
Nice.
Wow,
it was
nice.
good.
Yeah.
But it was somewhere just about $2,900.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
And the money
I
from
noticed that Ed stole, when Bernard and you guys would come on, he would always ask
I
about
can't
getting
ask.
a yellow penny.
I can't ask anymore
And
because
so-
that was
well,
the
you
thing
don't
between
have to
me
now
and
'cause
Bernard.
you've adopted now the yellow shirt.
Maybe, maybe
I
I,
think
never
that's where-
even subconsciously or
That's
Yeah.
Oh,
Color came through.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. That's where it came from.
For anybody that's new to the show that just started watching during the storm, Bernard was a big part of the Lions Club, Bernard McGarvey, and he would come on the show every single year and promote the Shrimp Festival, and he had a Irish accent.
Yeah, Irish accent.
Turkey
And-
tree.
And he was so much fun to have on the show, and he actually came to our house a couple of weeks after the storm to buy one of the yellow shirts. He bought one of the rebuild shirts before we changed it to the Vibe.
Of course.
And he was in the driveway, and we were shooting the breeze, and he passed away a couple of weeks later from COVID. He got COVID and he passed away. And it was just a horrible thing.
Yeah,
but
timing. It's devastating for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, the beach and
Just,
the club, of course.
And just a stellar,
yeah,
good. He could be funny, but serious and kind and compassionate, and just
and he could take
salt
a
of the
ribbing and so
keep on going.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he liked you, and
I know.
that
Well,
says a lot about somebody, you know. I mean,
got to get the jab in the first
I
5
know,
minutes.
You
Got to get the
said
jab
just
in.
be funny. So
He was quite the
trying to be
personality,
funny.
though. It's true.
Yeah.
So the money that you collect from all these events going to what's the scholarship program about?
Right. So it goes into our Lions Foundation. And one of the pieces we wanted to keep, there's a lot of things we give to, and we're going to have to economize a little bit this year. But we really wanted to keep alive the college scholarships. And every year, as part of the proceeds from the Shrimp Festival, we do 10 to 15 college scholarships, $1,000 each to kids that wanted to do, it could be college or just continuing education, right? So it could be for nursing or you know, there's a couple of folks I ran into this weekend that were recipients back in the day too. It's pretty wild.
I
Microphone.
was just thinking for tonight's event, I don't know why I got off a tangent here, but for tonight's event, please don't wear your Lions Club outfit. If you're coming to the concert tonight, I want you to wear your yellow Vibe shirt or your yellow Army shirt. Don't wear because we're trying to get a Guinness Book of World Records picture of the biggest group yellow photo. And I don't know that I would get official,
There's
record-dom.
not even a category for that.
The biggest, ugliest yellow picture ever. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, the vests are ugly now. Oh my gosh.
Well, yellow's pretty
now I'm
ugly
feeling
color, but it does stand out and pop out. So
Yes.
let's
It's a
get our
safety
That's
color.
the point, right?
let's get our first check presentation coming. The owners of the Root Shrimp Company are here, everybody. So how about a big hand for the folks at Root Shrimp have really been busting their butts trying to make a living over there with the containers. And we've got a spot for you guys over here. Go ahead, you guys. However you want to do the
look at
check
that.
presentation.
Oh my gosh. And so, of course, we couldn't have done it without the restaurants. It's been really a cooperative effort. We wanted to get people down to the beach, remind people to come eat shrimp down in Fort Myers Beach. Yeah.
It was a great weekend. We really appreciate the support of everyone, the locals, the tourists, and obviously the Lions Club. It was just great to see everyone out and about and having fun. Our staff had a wonderful time over the weekend, and it was just really great to see everyone laughing, smiling, and out and about and supporting all the businesses.
And if you didn't notice on the Observer this week, there was a lady in a shrimp costume.
The what?
Lady in a shrimp costume.
No, the what?
The Observer.
Oh, is that a newspaper?
I think so. Anyway, that picture's her.
Oh,
And-
is that right?
Yes.
I'll look at it now for sure.
That shrimp costume was crazy.
Yeah. You were dressed in a shrimp costume.
Yes,
I
I
see.
played the part for the weekend.
All
So
right. Very well. You got to play the part, right?
She hates the spotlight, but her dad would say, "Hey, you got ink, honey, and ink is good."
Yeah,
So-
that's right. No matter what kind of ink you get, it's good.
Yes.
So at this
Where
kind
do
of
you get?
go ahead.
Where do you get a shrimp
you
costume?
know what? I found it on Amazon. It was in the kids' costume section.
We actually get a lot of our stuff from the kitchen from Amazon because you can't find it in the stores. It's
From the
weird.
kitchen in Amazon.
Yes, like the
Like
stuff I got to cook with.
I
Yeah.
see.
Like utensils.
By
and
the way,
stuff.
is
No,
there any
like
Well, implements,
Like-
cooking implements,
no
like
food?
spices.
Oh,
Oh.
I see.
Weird stuff.
Have you ever purchased a $80 spoon?
No expensive knives, no spoons.
No.
What's the most expensive utensil you've ever purchased?
My knife?
How much is a knife?
$230.
$230 for one knife.
Yeah, that's why you're not allowed to touch it, Ed.
No kidding. I mean, wait, a knife that you cook with, not a knife you slice people's throat with or anything like that.
No, that's my chef's knife. Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
What would
well,
you
it's dual purpose.
like? Why do you need a $230 knife? I mean,
Because it's sharp, Ed.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it better. damn be
Unlike you,
sharp.
dear, it is sharp.
Found your shit.
Yes, and actually, I still have there, but under the building,
What
I
building?
found the
Wait.
building that was there,
Yeah.
the Root Shrimp restaurant. I found my chef's knife after the storm.
No
That's
kidding.
incredible.
Now she got me a new one, but we still have it. If you'd like to come over and play with
Was
it.
it
No,
still
thank
as
you.
sharp as
Thank
ever?
you.
Did it make?
It's a little rusty.
It was a little rusty.
It's seen better days, but I am in possession of it.
Well, tell us a little
That was
bit about the
crazy
restaurant
story.
before we do the check presentation.
That's all you.
We are open right now, Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to 6 or 7, depending on the weather. We're doing great. We went from 54 seats to 105 with
Wow.
1/3 of the kitchen. We have music every single day. Some great acts that Lisa has lined up. Barry, that used to play at the Sunset, is there every Sunday.
People love Barry.
Yep. Fireball.
Yeah.
He's bringing in
Yeah.
a big crowd, and we're having a lot of fun. Sean Russell, yes, Sean Russell and his dog Rocket play a couple of times a week. And who's on today?
We have a new guy, Sean Miller from Faded Roots. He used to play at Lonnie Kai. So yeah, everything's been going great. A lot of support from the locals. We have a
Yeah.
great team in place, and just like you talked about the other day, the vibe is back and it
Yeah.
feels good.
And you guys are located behind Yo Taco.
Behind Yotaka, right across from Lanny Kai, and the vibe is there. We're built out of shipping containers. You'll see a red and a black shipping container. Come see us. It's Hawaiian fusion is our menu, and we feel it's some of the best on the island. So we
Now, is-
appreciate Ed and Beach Talk and Lions Club. We're here for you, and we sure had a
Thank
good
you.
time last weekend. And
Yeah, I really appreciate it. You guys have always been big supporters.
So let's hear it. Let's see. They got
Drum
a check
roll,
from last
please.
week. Yeah, I don't have a drum roll.
Oh.
I got to.
we
I
gave
got
we gave 20% of our sales of our 2022 award-winning shrimp tacos and our shrimp cocktail. Gave 20% to the Lions Club.
And the grand total of that 20% is.
Want me to-
you
yeah.
go ahead.
$524.80. This is amazing. Really, thanks, guys. This is huge.
All right. Very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you
pleasure.
for coming
Our
on.
pleasure, Ed. Always great to see
Thank
If
you
you
guys.
guys
so
get a
much.
chance, go down to the Root Shrimp Company right on Estero Boulevard behind Yo Taco across from the Lonnie Kai. Thank you guys very much. Talk to you
Thank
soon.
you.
Very
Thank
much.
you.
Very much. The folks from Root Shrimp, thank you. All
And
right.
those shrimp tacos are
Yeah.
exceptional.
Those guys are great people. I remember
He doesn't eat seafood, but yes,
Oh,
I've had
well-
them. They are amazing.
when we were in the thick of things when the storm was going on. Can you guys still hear okay? Is that all right?
Okay.
When we're in the thick of things, when we're all hanging out at Buttonwood, I don't know if anyone is here. Remember going to 820 Buttonwood? We were delivering supplies and we were passing out supplies, and it was kind of like the place that everybody went to hug each other and talk about the storm. It was right over the bridge. Well, it's still right over the bridge. They're going to be there tonight at the concert. They're called FMB Strong. But they came down one time and they were in the back of the big building and they were cooking tacos for
Yep.
everybody. Just another one of those days that you remember back then when
Yep.
things were crazy in the first few weeks after the storm.
Yeah, then they were fantastic.
Yeah. So
Huge hearts. When they first came down to the beach a few years back, one of the first things they did was connected with the Lions Club, and they sponsored eating championship person. This is a few years back.
yeah, for
they're
folks that don't know anything about the Shrimp Festival, I can't imagine that you don't, but this would have been the 65th annual Shrimp
That's
Festival.
right,
That's
yeah.
how long the Shrimp Festival has been going on. It wasn't always held in Lynn Hall Park, but that's
Right.
really where it's grown into something
Yep.
gigantic. We still have things in our backyard on our bar top from the Shrimp Festival, like I don't know how many years ago,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
coasters or things like that because of the booths that were.
T-shirts, all the
that
Yeah,
was
there's
set-
folks that I run into. Well, so you want to talk about a vibe too, right? So this is a 65-year-long vibe on the
Right,
beach too,
right. Yeah.
and it's always been personal. It's always been locals putting on a big event to help raise money for charities, and it's always been shrimp from these Gulf
Yep,
shrimpers
yep.
that are right here in the Back Bay.
and an amazing parade. I mean,
Oh
there's
my gosh.
the parade,
It's
the
a
shrimp
parade.
eating contest. Out,
The
there's
shrimp-
a lot of events that go on.
The
that
shrimp eating
weekend.
contest, I watched it for the first time last year. Like that's the firefighter was like a
Yeah,
two-time,
Joel, yeah.
three-time champion. Is he
Yeah.
still around?
He is, yeah, he's still around. I'm not sure where he's working, but we tried to get him to come down this last weekend.
Yeah.
He was busy.
Just to eat
was
shrimp
out
in
of
front
town.
of people to
Yeah,
show
you
how
know,
many
yeah,
pieces
exactly.
of shrimp the guy can eat.
You know, flex.
How many pieces of shrimp can you eat in 1 minute? 30 pieces. I
Yeah.
mean,
No, I think it was 2 pounds, 2.2 pounds.
Yeah.
is that a lot of shrimp?
That's a
I
lot.
think so.
When you eat 30 pounds,
Peeled, yeah.
when you eat 30 pounds of shrimp,
30.
He just said,
No, 2.2.
30 pounds. When you eat 2 pounds, when you eat 2.2 pounds of shrimp, you probably gain 30 pounds, right?
I think
I mean,
shrimp
I don't
is
know.
pretty
when you
lean.
eat that much shrimp, like in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you have to like go right to the crapper. I mean, or I mean, does it go right through you? I don't eat shrimp, so what happens with it?
Well, I mean,
Are you waving at me?
No, there's a fly
Oh.
bugging around me.
well, you eat it, it gets digested. It's
I see.
But first, it
You
generates.
don't have to actually answer that
It generates the
question.
delicious
Are
first.
they eating shrimp and then they drinking water, or is
Yeah, a little bit of water too.
Yeah,
You know, everybody's got
because
their
it
style.
makes the shrimp go down faster, right?
or easier, or
How do
maybe
you-
just
how do you-
thirsty.
How do you
They're salty.
how do you practice a shrimp eating contest? I mean, what do you do?
Well, you could try different cocktail sauce. You know, you
Yeah.
want to figure out which.
Oh, you
flavor
put it in
want.
cocktail
Oh, sure,
sauce.
you
Yeah,
could,
yeah,
yeah.
I see.
Do you know what cocktail sauce is made from?
Cocktails.
Nope. There you go,
You
folks.
see,
There
this
you
is
go.
what she tries to do.
That's-
She
yeah.
tries to make me look like a dumbass. That's what she practices.
It's not that
So you
hard.
made a face like, well, that's not very hard. That's
Yeah.
what the face that you made was. I just saw that. She goes, well, that's not very hard. So I know Billy wants to come over because he's got to run a restaurant here. So
I know.
Oh wait, Tom is here from Laola, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Tom, we got to talk to Tom real quick. Get over here, Tom.
Okay, dear, but
I know.
move it
Billy's got to
along,
go.
move it
too.
along.
We're
Good
in
morning.
Sit down, Tom.
Well, I really can't stay long.
You're
No.
at 5 minutes, Tom. Ladies
Not
and gentlemen,
even. 2
did you
minutes,
read the
Tom.
story about the shooting that was at the restaurant place yesterday or 2 days ago?
see, I knew he's not going to want that brought
Restaurant
up.
Depot. There was a shooting. Unfortunately, somebody passed away. Tom was in the parking lot when that happened. Tom, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It was scary stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Craziness. So thank you so much for coming. How are things going down at the food truck?
well, I'm having printer problems this morning. That's why I have to get back there. I can't stay
Do you
long.
need
but
some
I
ink?
wanted to come by.
Do you need
and
some ink?
present.
Is that what it is? You need some ink?
Ink? No, no ink.
Okay. You said printer
Fix
problems.
the printer.
Yes,
Yeah.
my Bluetooth connectivity to my handheld is not
I see.
happening for me.
I see. Way too high tech for me. so.
Yeah, I'm not
All right.
sending him downtown.
Well, what do you got there, Tom? What are you
Well, I'm
what are you
just
bringing
dropping
us?
off a check for
Yeah.
$1,000.
$1,000.
And yeah,
Which
this is
very
amazing
nice.
too. Yeah. Hey,
Tom.
and I mean, amongst everything else, like all the restaurants here too, you've had a hard time getting back in there, and we hope you had a really busy weekend, and
We
and
did.
lots of
We
people were
did.
down.
It was great. Everyone loved our shrimp tacos. They were phenomenal. So we were really happy to be, putting out the local product as well, the local shrimp.
We Lions were over there selling our 50/50s, and it was jamming. There was tons of people over there.
Love your hat, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Truly.
Thanks,
Lightens
yeah.
the mood, right?
Hey, we really appreciate it.
Thank
This
you,
is
Tom.
huge.
Are you ready for a big crowd tonight, man? We're
Huge
hoping to
crowd.
bring in some
Huge
yellow people
crowd.
for you.
Yeah. No, I'm
Hungry
excited.
people.
Very excited.
All right, Tom.
I
We
do
know you
We'll
got
let
to
you
go.
go.
Thank you,
Get your
ladies and
printer
gentlemen.
back. Thank you
Tom
so
Houghton
much.
from Laola.
You can set it down.
Well, usually Tom's got a little more time, and that question went over like a fart in church right there. That didn't go well. So, all right. Anybody else before Billy coming on? We got anybody? Come on. Who's here?
Ray.
Ray, where are you, Ray? Ray from Snug Harbor. We got checks galore.
Yeah. Ray's my neighbor.
Sorry about this, guys. I didn't know it was going to go this long. Ray.
Ray, what's going on?
Ray from Snug Harbor runs the ship down there. How are things going, Ray?
Fantastic.
All right. Were you at the Restaurant Depot by any chance yesterday or no?
No.
Okay. So
Can you just let that? It's not going to work. Just let it go. Let it go.
you got a check by any chance?
Yes, I do.
So how did your day go during the shrimp
Now I'm afraid to
festival?
ask
Yeah,
anything.
now he's like,
Busy.
Yeah, we were very busy. It was nice seeing all the locals come out that normally come down for the shrimp festival. We're just
did you have one specific or special shrimp entree or just your regular offerings, or was there something special that
No,
weekend?
our chef Rizzo did 4 different specials. We did peony shrimp. We did a shrimp bisque,
Oh,
I love shrimp bisque. What's in shrimp bisque?
cream and shrimp.
Okay. probably delicious.
Oh, boy.
Yes, very delicious.
If
You're-
only you ate seafood.
You're really not. It's not working today
Not,
for you.
not at all.
Well, that's super fantastic.
Sometimes
and so,
you gotta try things, Dave. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
no.
You got a check for us?
Yes, we have a check for $1,520.
Oh,
my God.
the checks
That's
just
incredible.
keep
Yeah,
getting bigger. By the way, we didn't coordinate
Wow.
this,
Thanks, yeah,
this
really appreciate it. Yeah.
escalation in checks. So
Look at all the scholarships you're going to be
yeah.
able to
Yeah,
offer.
fmblions.com. So the scholarships are open. Apply.
Wow. Going to
Ray,
be a lot of smart
anything
people.
else you want to say to your fans out there?
No, it's just a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone could help.
And
the
how
Shrimp
late are you
Festival's
open
been
till
around for,
today?
65 years?
Yeah.
Yep.
How late are you open today?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Mhm.
All right,
All right.
Ray. Thanks very much. Ray
Thank
from
you.
Snug
Thank you.
Harbor, everybody.
Great seeing you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Ray lives down the street from me.
I hear you,
Oh,
Roger.
yeah?
Yeah, I see him
I'm with
walking
you.
his dogs all the time.
What? He lives down the street from you?
He lives like 3 doors down.
Where do you live?
Denora Boulevard.
Oh, you live on the beach.
I do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was here during
Ladies
the
and
storm.
gentlemen, Billy from Wahoo Willie'S.
Woo!
Oh, he got the biggest hand.
I like that shirt.
That's the hometown advantage.
Thank you.
Now, first of all, tell us about the shirts last week.
We did some shrimp crawl shirts because we wanted to have something that normally people buy tank tops or anything like that. So we wanted to have a shirt that had a shrimp boat on it, said FMB Strong on the back, and just wanted to sell this local shrimp and keep the vibe going.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys, it was wild here too. It was great. We staged the lines here. We had some food that night.
It was actually our busiest day ever. So we actually
Wow.
did
Oh,
five.
wow,
we
that's
did
great.
$5,000 more than we've ever done.
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Busiest
that's
day ever.
wonderful.
Yeah.
So that was the idea.
Yeah.
Well,
And that-
hopefully today will.
These people in this
Do
crowd
that
have
as
never
well.
applauded so much in their
I
life.
know. Well, there's this.
That's a good reason. It's a good reason,
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
so.
yeah.
But yeah, that day is important. My family, born and raised on the beach. I'm born and raised on the beach. I actually received a scholarship when I was 18.
No kidding.
Yeah, so,
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
when I talked to my partners and they organized it, everyone was really into it. So it worked
Yeah.
out pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Excellent. So what do you got?
We have $2,700.
Oh my gosh.
$2,700.
27. This is incredible stuff. Yeah. Wow. Thanks so
No
much.
problem at all. We appreciate it. And
Thank you so
Wow.
much. Wow. So that is awesome. So what's going on today here? And well, last night was a little bit of crazy, huh?
it was a little crazy. Wasn't last Saturday crazy, but we did have some drunk people in here clearly, but didn't have to carry anybody out, and it actually went pretty smooth. So,
Nice.
but we have a shrimp special today. Actually, we're running a Diablo shrimp. It's a white wine butter sauce, a little bit spicy with some garlic bread, and I also have a blackened shrimp quesadilla. So
Very nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank
Wow,
you for the
sounds
nice
great.
check.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
thank you guys for
And thank
having
you
me.
for having us
No
here.
problem.
We
Yeah,
Yes,
appreciate
appreciate
it.
yes.
having
Thank
you
you
and
for
I-
putting up
no-
with
no
him. I
problem.
know it's a tough thing.
Someone's got to
Deal
do
with
it.
it
Someone's
every
got to do
day.
it,
I
right?
mean, you know.
Billy from
Thanks
Wahoo
again.
Willie'S.
We'll put
in
everybody.
good work.
Very nice.
Cheers.
Wow.
Any final thoughts before we let you go?
This is absolutely incredible. I think all in, we're going to be somewhere around $10,000
Yeah,
as
I'm
the
trying
full
to do
take.
the math.
And
Not him.
so that's incredible. That's 10 scholarships. In years
That's
past, if
10
we've had
scholarships.
10 scholarships, yeah.
Wow.
So in years past, if we've had more scholarship applicants, we've sometimes just dug deep and made it happen. Like I said, so 10 to 15 scholarships this year. So please apply. fmblions.com. It's right online. It's super easy. We love locals. We love kids that are, trying to get out there. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be college applications, but it has to be higher ed. We've had nurses. We've had
like
chef's
trade
college,
schools.
trade schools.
Yep. Okay.
Pilots. There's
Yeah.
there's a lot of good that can be done, and we want to keep people local.
Great. Oh, thank you so
Well,
much.
Drew, I just want to say before you go, thank you for the relationship that we have with the Lions Club. And now you guys are going to be set up tonight, right? You're going to have something set up at the concert tonight, or
To be determined. So
Okay,
I've got
all
some,
right.
we got some lines we're
All
gonna
right.
powwow, figure out
no
who's
worries.
available.
If you need a spot,
Yeah.
we have a spot for you. So
Yeah, thanks so much. No, appreciate it. You guys have been huge right along with us too. It's been a good
we
partnership.
love the
Well, we love
relationship
it.
with
Yep.
the Lions Club.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, everybody.
Get it
How
back.
about a
Thank
big
you.
hand
Thanks.
for our friends at
Thanks
the
again.
Lions
What a
Club?
wonderful event.
Thank
Thanks,
you
everybody.
so much. All right, before we get to our next guest, wow, I didn't know there were going to be that many checks and that much money given out. I love when people just give out money. That's like Alex King from the King Foundation. Like he's coming up on stage tonight and he's just going to give out money. I don't know how much money he's giving out. That's the kind of job I really want to. When I grow up, I want to have that job. I just want to give out money. I mean, that's a great job.
Well, I'm just waiting for you to grow up, but you put it out there. You put it out there.
All right, everybody. If if I had feelings, that
I'll
would
take a
hurt.
break. I'll take a break.
If you need demolition at your house, because, I mean, you see what's going on Fort Myers Beach. There's a lot of stuff going on. You might need demolition. Mike Bannock has been with us since day one. He's been helping people out since day one. Sometimes he just shows up and he's just doing shit around the beach. Demolition, debris removal, interior demo, lot leveling. He'll cap off your utility, whatever that means. You can call Mike Bannock at 352-636-3719. Thank you, Mike, for everything you do. Sometimes you're going to need a new house. Some people on Fort Myers Beach are going to need a new house. And the last thing you want when you build a new house is to forget your roof. Because wet shit's going to happen if you forget your roof. If it rains and you don't have a roof, everything inside your house is going to get ruined. Liberty Roofing and Construction is your trusted roofing company. See how we weave that kind of stuff in and out? Like, you never know where he's going with that, but you might need a roof on your house. If you live in a house without a roof, you're a dumbass. That's all I can say. Liberty Roofing and Construction is your trusted roofing company. 50-year warranty. Your roof will be done within 30 days of when your permit is issued. Now, when your permit gets issued, that's a whole different story. Don't blame it on Liberty Roofing because you can't get a permit. Call Patrick McKenna, 401-439-9585. 401-439-9585. Are you ready to continue the show? Thank you all for sponsoring the show. Thank you all for showing up today and buying our gear. We're going to have a nice big tent set up. We bought a new tent. See, this is what's going to happen tonight, Dave. I like to sometimes talk to you, Dave, because you can't talk back to me. You don't have a microphone. You can't call me names like she does. We have this brand new tent.
I got you.
This brand new tent came in 2 giant packs. We've never put the tent up before. And so the two of us are going to try and put the tent up together. Like, there needs to be video of the two of us trying to put a tent up together.
So a very good suggestion from the audience. Just so we can corral everybody together for the picture. Do you have an idea of what time so that
I would say 4:59 because this show is starting on time. Start everything on time. Nothing starts late. Like, when DeSantis comes to town and he says he's having a press conference at 10:30, that really means 11 o'clock. When, I don't like
compare
to
yourself. Okay, so wait a minute. You're comparing yourself to the governor of Florida.
Not really.
Might be a little
Dave,
different.
See, I get a little,
you get one clap. It might be a little different.
No, I wasn't comparing that. It's just sometimes when you say you're having an event, when I say our show starts at 11, I want it to start at 11. I don't want it to start at 11:01.
Work on.
What does he have to work on? He's got to
traffic.
hobnob with people or something. Yeah. It's just, I don't like to inconvenient other people by saying, we're going to start a show at 5, but we're really going to start at 5:30. Okay. So I would say the picture is going to be 4:59. And we have 1 minute to organize that sucker. And if you're not in the picture, you screw up my Guinness Book of World Records thing, I'm going to be angry about that. But no, and then Jim Adderholt, the vice mayor, is going to say a couple things. We have somebody from the school board that's going to say, not the school board, the beach school is going to say something. And then Alex King's going to give away a check. It's all about giving away money. By the way,
see you later.
We're going to do a 50-50 raffle today.
You're going on so long now.
All the guests are leaving. Everybody's leaving. I'm boring. Dear, the show's about me. As long as I'm entertained, that's all that matters. I mean, if people are walking out on the show.
Let me move over so I can fit in the screen.
Tonight, listen, I found some 50-50 tickets at the Walmart this morning when I went to the Walmart. And we're going to do a 50-50 raffle this morning. And
morning?
Tonight we're going to do I bought the tickets this morning. Whoever wins the 50-50 raffle tonight, you can pick one of the charities that are in the square, like the ones that are set up in the square, and you can give them the money.
Okay.
I came up with that idea this morning because I'm the idea person.
Yeah. There you go. Go.
I know our folks from A1 have been sitting here, and now they're not even paying attention, but it's your turn. I know I've been just rambling on. I don't even know where my notes are.
Wherever you want to go. Just he'll turn it on.
A1 Florida.
A1 Florida Home Inspections. Good morning.
This is our camera here.
Hello,
Now,
everyone.
Sorry
no.
that we held you up so long.
So-
It's fine.
Yeah.
introduce yourself to our
My
audience.
name is Joseph Bravo, and I'm from A1 Florida Home Inspections.
Home Inspections.
We
Now,
are- right?
So I just have to say right off the bat, you have that's a great last name.
Oh, you like that?
Bravo.
I do.
I should have been somebody with a name like
It's
that,
like-
right?
bravo.
It's not only like Bravo, good for you, but it's like the Bravo team and the
Yeah.
Alpha
Thank you,
team
Roger.
and the
That's the
So,
second team.
I love it.
did you know this
I'm
was
gonna
a
change my name.
Did you know this
Kim
was a
Bravo.
restaurant that you were coming to?
I like
Are you
it.
gonna bust my chops
Of
now?
course
right?
I
You
am.
couldn't wait for that. Yes, I knew it was a restaurant.
So
Yes.
Mr. Bravo comes with Dunkin' Donuts. He brought Dunkin' Donuts because he said, I never go anywhere without bringing things.
I
So, he
don't
brought-
show. My mother taught me right. I don't show up
Yeah,
any
that's
place
right,
without
that's
bringing
right.
something. All right.
So you stopped off at Dunkin' Donuts and bought it looks like 3 dozen donuts.
a couple of
there.
dozen donuts and
We're-
some coffee.
We're
you
gonna
know?
we're
Yeah.
gonna
It was polite, and you couldn't
Yes.
wait to bust my
Okay.
chops about it the
I
minute you had
know.
an opportunity.
And you know
Take a
what?
look- take a
In
look-
2 minutes, he's picking up his coffee and his donuts. And
He's going home.
F you, Ed. I'm taking my donuts and I'm out of here, buddy.
So take a look around at my crowd here, our crowd here.
Hello,
Do
everyone.
they
Good
think?
morning.
Do
Good
you
afternoon.
think they drink coffee?
Well, now I know
Yes.
better.
Yeah.
Now I know better.
They're not a coffee drinking crowd. This
That's
is a
okay.
margarita
Oh,
crowd.
stop.
Next
There's
time-
lots of water.
next
time. Bloody Mary
drinkers.
crowd.
Next
Everybody's
time
drinking a
I'll
variety.
think about bring something better next time. I'll bring Jello shots for everyone.
There
next
you
time.
go.
That's
Very
okay.
nice. And Dixie and her whole entire family are leaving. Her whole crew are leaving tomorrow.
Well,
They've been down here, Illinois, right?
No, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
How
Cheese.
dare you? The cheese
Illinois,
curds?
Illinois.
Wow.
you wonder why
I-
people are walking out of here.
No
I've had-
kidding.
Because I've eaten so many cheese curds the last 2 weeks, my brain's all messed up. That's what it is. Do you know if you eat a lot of cheese curds, you don't have to go to the bathroom a lot?
Okay.
Probably not with the cheese. The shrimp.
Yeah, you like shrimp.
No, I think the shrimp right away.
Now,
Cheese probably a
How do
little
you
while.
let him talk about his
Wait, are you
business?
from New York or New
I'm
Jersey?
from New York.
What part of New York?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, New
Yeah,
York.
The
I
family is
see.
from Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah. Well, I'm from
Oh,
Long
God.
Island.
Long
and-
Island?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how did you wind up in Florida?
Well, my family moved here in the 90s. My uncle and my mom moved here into Estero in the mid 90s, and then I came down in 2000. We're living in Miami Beach at the moment,
Okay.
and we are looking to make our move over here. We're waiting. My wife has a few more years at her job. She's very well placed at a travel company, and she's got a few more years to do over there. And we're counting down the
And the
seconds.
day-
We're counting down the
Yeah.
seconds to get off the East Coast.
Yeah.
So we've been looking over here for
Yeah, it's
for a place to
crazy over
settle.
there.
It's it was when we moved there, it still had a little small semblance of a beach community. I lived in South Beach,
Oh, wow.
and now
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like
crazy.
Las Vegas.
It's
Yeah.
there's millions more people and no more roads.
Well,
Yeah.
You know,
you
It's
came to
always
the right.
construction
You
over
came
there.
to the right place. 'Cause
well,
this is,
we enjoy Florida. I mean, we
Yeah.
love Florida. This is our home for over 30 years now. So this
now,
is.
full disclosure, you are a sponsor of the show. And we
I am,
appreciate that.
I am a
and
sponsor of the show. We very much appreciate being able to be involved.
we love
with Beach
having
Talk.
our sponsors on the show. And
Thank
what
you.
is it exactly that your business does?
We are a full service home inspection company. We do home inspections, residential home inspections. We do
I'm good. I'm good.
roof
I'm
certifications.
multi-dexterous.
We do insurance inspections, 4-point and wind mitigation. We do mold inspections, which is something that's become more and more important, especially around here now. Yeah, we do.
Let me ask you a serious
sewer
question.
cam, really glamorous.
Can
sewer
you
cam
really
cameras.
ever get rid of mold?
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
But you can control it, and it's a matter of what kind of mold you have in your house and at what levels. If
You don't want black mold.
you don't want black mold, and you don't want
Are there
want
any
even
molds?
common molds you don't want
Right.
at levels.
But black mold's really bad,
Black
or is
mold
that
can-
is
you
there
know,
one
black
that's
mold
worse
can
than
aff-
black mold?
I probably not.
Okay.
When you-
black mold is, I think, a subset, a species, different species of molds.
Fungus?
It's not just
Is it a
just one.
fungus?
mold.
When you see 12-foot storm surge where the Gulf of Mexico comes into your house and
Mhm.
says hello for a few hours,
Yes.
how can you ever get rid of what?
You have to remediate it properly. You have to remove every single speck of it.
Yeah,
You know,
how
you-
long-
the people
how
go in-
long?
a lot of the homes here now. We've been looking for homes, and a lot of the homes we've seen here have been remediated to the extent where they'll go in and they'll cut everything
The
out 4
drywall,
feet up.
mhm.
They'll cut the whole wall out and try to, and that's the way to do it.
And then you
a lot
spray
of people
stuff, right?
You
and
can,
you let it dry.
Yeah, it's not bleach. Don't use bleach.
No,
Bleach
no.
That's
doesn't
a
work.
question that comes up a lot.
No,
Yeah.
you can't use bleach. You have to use a specific chemical for to kill.
Vinegar is
to
not gonna work?
fungicide. It's
Okay.
vinegar actually will help. Yeah, But
Oh, hey, look at that.
yeah, I mean, the thing is, there are a lot of people. We've had calls, especially from this area, from people that have been interested in having mold tests done. But did you have remediation? No, but I don't think we have anything. Well, if you have anything that's been wet,
Yeah.
and it's been left cold and cool and wet and dark for any period of time, is a potential for mold growth.
How long does mold start to grow?
Oh, it grows immediately.
Oh,
It grows if it has something to eat and has moisture available to it. It will grow immediately.
So how do you become a mold expert? Like,
You-
is there a school you go
you
to
have
where
to-
somebody teaches you about
mold
mold?
expert school.
Yes,
Like,
the mold-
is there
mold
is it,
exactly
is
what
it
it's called,
the
Kim.
professor?
Exactly. Mold expert school.
Is it a professorology of mold,
Yes,
or
I'm-
does he have? How do you get a degree in mold?
I have it.
I am a doctor of mold.
I meant to.
I'm
Bring
a
it.
doctor of
I meant to bring it.
moldology.
Do you get a certificate?
Of course, yes. You
Yeah.
have to be state licensed and certified to,
Yeah.
to collect
that
the
true?
samples. Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, they can't
We
just
had
do
it
this.
done at our house, and they took out everything. They sprayed it. They brought dryers in, dehumidifiers. It
Right.
was
Did
quite
you
a
do the
big.
samples afterward? That's the key, is doing this. You have to take the air samples, because you can paint over it, you can hide it, you can remove most of it, but it can't hide from the air. So
Yeah.
we have machinery to take air samples, and it goes to a lab, and the lab will tell you. You can't.
What is the
necessarily see
truth
it.
about the Chinese drywall with the mold?
Chinese dry? Well, it's not with the mold. The Chinese drywall was made with a heavy chemical content. And
Do you think
specific
they were?
sulfur?
Do you think they were intentionally trying to kill Americans?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I actually believe that's true.
Absolutely.
I do.
Absolutely. I
Same
love-
thing with the COVID.
I don't know
I love the food. But we're going to get into this conversation.
No,
Because
I
we
think
we
if-
could talk for hours on this one, buddy.
I think that for people who don't know, the Chinese drywall
Chinese
thing
drywall was very, very prevalent
back-
in the 90s and,
Yeah.
and I think the early,
Early
2000s, and it
2000s,
has
yeah.
a very
We-
high sulfur content. So when you put it into a building or into a structure, it's outgassing. It's always outgassing. And what happens
Yeah.
is that high sulfur content will actually start to eat away at the mirrors and the electrical
Yes,
wiring and
we
stuff like
knew
that.
people
Yep.
Makes
in
people
a
sick.
very expensive house
Oh my!
that
really?
paid a friend,
Yeah.
a contractor
It'll make you
friend,
sick.
and they had to demolish the whole house.
Mhm.
It was sick. It was sick.
It's there. It's there.
Yeah.
We can find it. A1 Florida Home Inspections knows how to find your Chinese drywall.
And take it out. Yeah, they
I
had
know,
to,
I'm not going to remove
I
it. I'm
love
gonna,
that.
I'll tell
I
you.
well,
love
they
that.
had. I think they had to have the whole
They
thing
knocked
redone.
the house down. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if it's there, it's got to go.
And
So
she,
why-
Well,
Go ahead. Why should people call you?
People should call me if they have any inspection needs. Obviously, if someone's purchasing a home, if somebody is interested in selling their home, we do pre-listing inspections. So that way, because anyone
Yeah.
who buys a home is going to have an inspector come to your house. The inspector is going to find things. The inspector is going to encourage them to ask for a. What do we
Her
got?
dad's watching.
Oh, hi, Dad. Not mine.
Go ahead. Why should
forgot what
people
I'm
call
saying.
you?
Oh, well,
Don't be
you got me-
distracted
you got
by
me
us.
off track. Now, if somebody's going to buy a home, they're going to have an inspector come in. That inspector is going to find defects, and then they're going to ask for discounts. It's better if you know what they're coming at you with.
right.
Doing a
right.
pre-listing inspection, you know if there are defects, you can fix them, get top dollar for your house, and save the arguments at the end. You know,
I know.
Why? Go
I
ahead.
hate it though. It's when you have someone come to your house, whether it's real estate or something like that, and you get because you think your house is great, and then you're like, oh
Mm.
God, this is not good.
Yeah.
You know?
Why should people trust you?
People should trust me because we have a fantastic reputation. We show up on time. We tell you how it is without freaking you out. You can check our reviews. We are 5-star rated on Google and Spectora, over 300 5-star reviews.
How do I get reviewed on Google? What is the whole process? Like, I want people
Oh,
to
you have
review me on
you
Google.
you have no choice. People will find you and they will tell Google
Like
what they
they're-
think about you.
Really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Like,
interesting.
how do I
We should pull
find
that up
out?
right
How do
now.
I
I'd love
find
to see
out
that.
who's reviewed us on Google?
Well,
You got to look,
you
and
have
it
to be
says
a
the
Google
person.
business.
Oh, you have to be a Google
Yeah,
business.
Google
I
business.
don't care about being a Google business.
Oh, I'd love to see your reviews, Ed. I'd
Oh,
love
they're-
to see.
they're-
I'd
they're
love
gonna-
to see
I don't
those
think I
reviews.
want to see that.
They're mixed. I can tell you that.
Mixed.
Yeah.
So, how did you hear about us?
Actually, from Scott Allen.
All right.
Scott Allen is a
Oh,
friend.
well,
He's a follower of my band. I'm playing a musical band that
you play in a band.
I play in a band that's been playing
Oh.
in Fort Myers for.
What
What's the
band
name
is
of
it?
the band?
I'm in a band called Hair Days. We do an 80s
Oh, I love
tribute act.
it.
Yep.
That's my
So
What
favorite.
is the most
favorite.
popular 1980s songs that you play?
Sweet Child of Mine by far.
No effing way.
Ah.
Yes, effing
Sweet
way.
Child of Mine
Sweet effing Child of Mine.
by Guns N' Roses.
Thank you so much for getting that right. Yes.
Well, she is
Yeah,
terrible.
I'm horrible
So
at
let's
that.
play the music game, everybody. What is the second most requested song from the 80s?
That would be Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing by
Journey.
Ding, 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 ding. Wow. Look at Kim getting a round of applause. Wow.
She got it right.
What
This
about
was
Def
not
Leppard?
pre-planned.
That's my favorite. Aren't they have to be?
You know what? We'll talk after the show.
State of the
All
game.
right.
Play all the time.
Stay
or
to the
Cheap
game.
Trick?
Third most popular 80s song ever requested after Journey. I can't believe Guns N' Roses. I can't believe that.
GNR.
Sweet Child of Mine is huge, but no,
Why,
the
though?
third,
That's
third
like a
is
17-minute song.
You Shook Me All Night Long. Third.
By
You
You
shook
Shook Me All Night Long.
If you wanted to guess, don't give her hints.
Well, it's your turn to guess. I got the last one right.
AC/DC. It's easy as pie. Come
Yeah,
on.
that one is.
And I get 0 applause.
No.
0 applause. How lame was that? I got
really like
nothing
Back in
until I
Black.
asked for it.
You know what? Have you played that game, the hurdle game? Have you played hurdle?
I
Where you
lost
gotta
all my
guess it.
stuff now.
You're,
Give us one more song. She's got to guess one more song.
I'm not.
One more song. Give us one more 80s song. Come on now.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one actually. Rock
What
You Like a Hurricane. That's a really inappropriate song for this particular setting.
Okay,
You-
I know
Rock
why
You
we're
Like a
talking
Hurricane.
about it. Yeah, we were talking about that
And the
this
last
morning.
time we played that song at Fort Myers, we changed the lyrics of that song. If you can imagine, the first two words were.
when we played it on September 27th, we were having fun with it.
Oh yeah, we do that too.
Right?
You might need to phone
But
a
this
friend.
is a nice crowd. We wouldn't want to do that in front of all
Rock
these
You
nice
Like
people.
a Hurricane.
Who's
Does
it?
anybody know?
I can sing it, but no
Rock
one wants
You
that.
Like a Hurricane.
We'll take
These
it.
guys know over here. Scorpions,
The
dear.
Scorpions.
You're so lame with the music game.
Oh, please. I got one right. That's pretty good for me.
Well, Journey. I mean,
So I want to thank you so much for having me on. You know,
You gotta
after-
go?
after a
Wait,
bunch of
you
people
gotta
bringing
go
you
already?
checks,
Where are you
and
going?
you
I
tell
mean-
everybody I bring donuts. I really appreciate that.
Hey,
Embarrassing.
Drew.
Lions Club
Hey,
can use
Drew, we
the
got some
donuts.
donuts for you. if you need it.
And it's like this guy just brought me $2,700. This guy brought me donuts to a restaurant.
You got any crawlers in there?
Thanks, buddy. I don't know. Take a look. I didn't.
You know the best thing about
you don't
Dunkin'
think I went in
Donuts-
there and sampled them
I don't,
before
I don't
giving them
eat
to you?
donuts anymore, but when I was growing up, I used to take the crawlers from Dunkin' Donuts and you dip them in the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
That's some good shit right
Back in
there.
Long Island.
Yeah, the crawlers in the coffee.
Crawlers were crawlers.
Tastes like
Back in the day.
magic. Yeah. So thank you. How can people get in touch with you if they want your?
You
If
can get
they
in touch
want
with, you can find us obviously on your newsletter. You can find us at A1 Florida homeinspections.com. And matter of fact, I'm going to offer a 20% discount to anybody who calls us and says that they're from Beach Talk Radio. If they've heard about us from Beach Talk Radio, there's a 20% discount. And we will talk about something else after I leave here. I'm going to give you a full residential inspection and a mold inspection.
Well, you can't say that without any. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We'll talk about that. There's something else special, but the 20% discount.
20% discount if anybody mentions Beach Talk Radio to us. If you call us at 305-898-6123.
Were you looking
Thank
to
you.
the side for help on that?
I'm
or you
looking at
just-
my, I'm looking at
Make
my,
sure
my
you get the
manager.
number right.
My manager's
Make
telling
sure
me
you
it's
get
time to go. It's
Thank
time
you
to
so
go.
much for sponsoring the show.
Thank you
Yes,
so much
thank
for
you.
having me.
Thank you for
It's been a
waiting.
pleasure.
Thank you so much for the
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much for
coffee.
the
Thank
music game. So your dad says French crawlers. I think he's right about that. They were French crawlers. They weren't regular crawlers. I don't know what
Okay.
the difference is, but
I'm not.
I dropped everything after that last segment there. Where's Tyler? Is Tyler here? Tyler Lemmer is supposed to be here
Yes.
from.
He's coming up.
All right, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Lemmer from Nervous Nellies. Now we know you were under the weather, so how you feeling?
Oh,
Feeling good.
Yeah.
are you sick?
A little bit. I'm
Yeah.
feeling a lot better.
So first of all, ladies and gentlemen, Nervous Nellies was the first company business that stepped up to sponsor our concert tonight. So we appreciate
Yes.
that. They put up the sponsorship money for our concert. Thankfully, it's not going to rain tonight because
No,
that
it's
was
going to be a beautiful night.
yeah.
Yes.
So give us
And for those who don't know, Nervous Nellies is that building
Yep.
right over there.
Yep.
give us an
And
update.
So
Give
yeah,
us an update how it's going over there. I know you guys are
Very slow. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a tedious process, a
Yeah.
permitting process and everything.
so
now before you were saying maybe, I mean, this was right after it, so I'm not holding you to this, but November, is it looking like that's
It
still?
would be a miracle, I think. But we're,
Well,
we're
we're gonna
shooting for
pray.
November. Yeah, we're shooting
Okay.
for November.
Yeah, because everybody misses you guys down here. So.
St. Patrick's Day was one of the biggest days for Nervous Nellies because you had the dweebs playing. And I remember last year, the concert was so massive.
Yeah, rock the dock.
You broke the dock.
Yeah.
There were so many people on the dock with it. And the dweebs are like, they're doofuses. What kind of music do they play that
He was
people
playing
love?
Jump Around, and I think that's what caused the.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
But they're
Who
like,
sings that?
Jump Around is
I
like
can't really-
some kind of 80s pop group.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't know
Already
who that
started.
is.
Yeah.
But they're like an 80s kind of older.
They're like a party band. They play
Yeah.
everything. I mean,
Yeah.
AC/DC to like Rick James. It's a pretty
Yeah.
pretty wide.
Yeah, and you guys, the St. Patrick's Day was like a huge party. I
Yeah.
mean, at times, I think you even had people
my-
out in Bayside Park.
Yeah, we
and-
were hoping to break that park in for this year
Yeah.
for St. Patrick's Day, but
Oh man,
I
so
didn't
much
happen.
so much crap. Now, when you let me ask you this: when you first come back to your restaurant and you see the destruction of what happened there, explain what you're thinking.
I mean, it's a little bit of shock at first, but there's hope too in it. And you know, as a business owner, you always try to look at the brighter side of things, and you know, you see all the opportunity for change and improvements that tragedy can bring.
Mm-hmm. You think you'll make some changes?
As far as layout, not so much.
Okay.
You know, but it's all going to be new. It's all going to be. We actually hired the original painter that did all the murals and stuff.
Okay.
He reached out to us, and he's going to fly down. He lives in New York now, and he's going to fly down from New York and redo all the old murals that were there and brighten them up. And
But the same kind of decor and
Yeah.
vibe. And
Yep,
You're
absolutely,
still going to
yeah.
have uglies up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Were you surprised by how much damage you saw there, or
a little bit. I mean, I was surprised how well a lot of the building held up. No broken windows, lost one door. But the storm surge was just, I mean, you know, it was
Water
like
damage.
12, 14 feet down here.
so you must have lost all your equipment and all the
Whole first floor.
furniture and everything?
Whole
like that?
first floor is completely ripped down to the studs.
So, how often do you hear from people, your customers, and people that
Daily.
can't wait? Yeah,
It's
they can't wait. What the hell is taking you so long?
We get 3 or 4 messages a day on Facebook. How's it looking? When are you guys going to be opening? What's it looking like?
Yeah.
So we keep them updated.
And for anybody that doesn't know, you also own a restaurant, Bell Tower.
Yep.
Yes, Cantina Laredo.
Right. And
Amazing guac.
yeah,
20th year
Oh.
anniversary this
no
year.
way.
Yep.
20
Yeah.
years. Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And
So,
you're going to keep the decor on the outside because it's an iconic kind of building coming over the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
The color and
Typically every 3 or 4 years when we repaint, we kind of mix up the colors.
but colorful.
Exactly the same
Yeah.
colors. Just you know, what was orange is now pink, and what was green is now orange. You know, you kind of swap
Yeah.
them to give it a new look.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So, anything else you want to share about tonight and what your participation in the concert and how much and we appreciate all your help.
We're gonna
tonight.
have a little surprise down there for everybody who's come to Nervous Nellies. You'll
Oh, cool.
recognize the surprise.
All right. Do you
it's
need
a-
some stage time at all? Do you need to get up
No,
on?
it's going to be next to it. We're going to have our tent set up,
Okay.
selling our fundraiser T-shirts, and
Very
and,
nice.
Yeah,
All right.
should be
well,
awesome time.
We appreciate you coming down. We
We
know you don't
appreciate you
feel
guys.
well, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
got your
we'll let you
banner
know.
that we
Absolutely,
Okay,
yep.
cool. Tyler Lemmer, everybody from
Thank you.
Nervous Nellies. We're going to see him tonight. Are you coming tonight? Or are you going home to rest? All right, he's going to be down there tonight at our show, which starts at 5:00
And how great
on the dot.
for them to sponsor. They're not even open. And they're,
I know. That's the thing. We've got a
folks, lot of that.
The thing that's incredible is we have like 3 people that sponsor our show that they're not even open. It's
Yeah.
like, wait, you're going to give us money, you're going to spend money on our show, and you're not even open. Now there might be a year, might be a little less than a year. It's the same thing with the Whale. And by the way, the Whale folks are going to be down there. They're going to have their gear down there. So it's just been an incredible ride. Enough that I quit my job.
Yeah, you
I
better
think
not
you're
screw
angry.
this
I think
up.
you're angry about that. Like you
I'm
don't
not
get
angry.
see on Monday.
But when you come home and I say, "Oh, what'd you do?" and you're like, "I did this, I did that." Oh, I went to the gym for 2 hours and took a nap. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
little salty after
Yeah,
coming
well,
home from a long
Tuesday
day.
was like the dream day. I come down to the beach. I do a show at the Tuckaway Cafe. Get to interview.
Keep digging that hole.
you
Keep
get to
digging it so I
interview
can push you in.
Bruiser, and then Adderholt comes on with his governor friend from Indiana, and we sell $500 in shirts. Like, the people didn't come down to see the governor of Indiana. They came down to buy shirts, which I'm very grateful for. And then I go to the gym for 2 hours, and then I take a long nap. And then she comes home and says, "What'd you do today?" "Oh, I say, work my ass off." I was like, so maybe I didn't work too hard. So, all right, everybody, we're going to end the show early, and we're going to see you all tonight. Thank you all for coming.
I can't believe we got through all of that.
I know. Thank you all for coming to Wahoo Willie'S. Thank you all for buying all of our stuff. We appreciate your support.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You don't need to applaud for Kim's hair.
Yeah.
And we'll see you tonight in Times Square.
Yeah, I brought my curling iron. I'm going to have to do a little redo somewhere. I got to find some. Power's going to be an issue. Crap.
Oh, we have power here. There's going to be a generator. We have like a 70.
They want me to plug my curling iron into their restaurant.
We have a 7,500 watt generator. That thing will light up a city.
Yeah, I could do it there.
So we have some volunteers that have picked up the stage, volunteers that have picked up the generator. And so thank you all very much for everything. And we'll see you in Times Square tonight. The stage is going to be set up right where the clock is, and our tent is going to be set up close by. If you see the tent set up and you see us still no blood coming off of either one of our faces, then you could say the tent was easy to set up. But it's going to be a project tonight to set that tent up.
We're going to need help. We're going to need a volunteer for that.
And we just want you all to come down and relax and take all this crap off your mind for 3 hours and enjoy the show and enjoy the sunset, because you'll see the sunset right behind the stage. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you tonight. Bye-bye.